So to kick off NCAA Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Week, we're here with Kevin Rohle, who is a former swimmer. He's going to introduce himself.
Hi there, my name is Kevin Rohle. I graduated 2013 from Adelphi. I was a nursing major and I swam all 4 years, and my senior year I was captain of the men's swim team there.
And Kevin, what do you do now?
I currently work at Memorial Sloan Kettering in New York City. I've been a nurse coming up on 6 years now. And I've been at Sloan Kettering on their head and neck surgery, and since COVID now hit, we have now become head and neck surgery with thoracic surgery. And for a brief moment when COVID began, we were taking care of COVID patients COVID patients and also employees who had come down with the virus. So
wearing a ton of hats.
Yeah, been busy, and just feels like every week it's just like changing, but I'm honestly very happy like where I'm working right now. It's all majorly supported by my job to be able to get everything still done. So I'm grateful for that, grateful.
Good, yeah, no, definitely. So can you give us a little bit of background, what brought you to Adelphi if it wasn't swimming?
Honestly, it was it was funny. Last year I went to go clean out at my parents' house, and I found like a drawer full of like stuff that I was like looking through for college stuff, and there was a list, and I was joking around that Adelphi was first on the list alphabetically, and I was just like, oh, good, it's good. And literally just like I found it, it was Adelphi at the top of the list, and it was like swimming, close to New York, LIRR, easy to get to, and because it certainly wasn't the colors, it wasn't the brown and gold, that wasn't selling me at all. That's when my mom knew I actually liked it too. She was like, you want to go here? but no, and it was just, I like heard a lot of great things about the nursing program. So really the main two things were just, it was swimming and nursing. And then on top of just still being close to home, I'm originally from upstate New York. And the idea of being able to like get home in a pinch was also like very ideal. So, yeah. And it's like even crazy to think back now that like I made a good decision like in high school, like my junior year, I was like, you know what, like this will work. And like I've been a nurse and like haven't looked back since. I'm like, how did I do that?
You made it big.
Yeah.
So outside of swimming, was there anything else that you were involved in your time at Adelphi?
Yes, I was an orientation leader for 3 years. So every summer I get to go back, do that, and I always found it very rewarding. It was working with just like the oncoming students, and just like it was always a great, like I won't say an honor, but like it was like very it felt very good to just like be the first person that like they see, and just like you kind of had to be a little over the top, but like just like be like you're about to like enter like school, and like it was a very fun time to do. And in addition to orientation leader, I had joined Kappa Sigma, did that on campus, and then at the end of the 4 years, somehow I got decided to be homecoming king. And I was like, okay, that was fun.
So kind of switching gears a little bit, what in light of having this kick off our Diversity and Inclusion Week, what does inclusion mean to you?
Honestly, just opening yourself up, like that, recognizing like that there's other people in this world besides you, and just like I've found that like even just like living in New York, I feel like we're doing so well, because especially here in the city, like we're very much aware that there's other people around us, and just like even just like the simple thing is like wearing a mask. Sorry, I'm like kind of like branching off into COVID things. I should get over it. But no. That like just when you hear somebody else's troubles, like just listen. You don't have to, like, some people are like so quick to be like, well, I had to go like through this, but like no, like listen to somebody else's, and just like you can try and relate to them, but just like include people and don't dismiss people. That like just trying to like say that your problems are worse, and that like building up your group and just like adding diversity to it, like here, like being able to like look at your friend group and be like, you have like so many like different stories, like just that include people. Literally, that's it. Include other people in your life.
Right. So my next question, what kind of, I guess, power do you find within your specific story as it relates to diversity and inclusion? So being an adult guy and then kind of transitioning away from college.
It was like I realized like I was well like I realized I was different at like a very young age, but then I kind of realized like I was gay when I was like 15 and like going through like high school. Like I was telling like select people, but like it was just like people asked you like didn't want to address it because I didn't even like fully kind of comprehend what it was, and it was just like, and like I remember like having this like moment where like I realized I was like, when I get to Adelphi, like I'm just be open about it day one, and just like that's what I did. And just I also assumed that when I got to college that everybody was going to be like, oh well, I know who I am, and like it's still hugely not true. Like I'm coming up on 30 next week, and I still meet people that are realizing that they're like different like coming up. So it's just some people like, and it can't, and like to expect like people to like realize who they are overnight, like it's just, you can't expect that. Just expect people to grow like each year. And if you look back on like some of your Facebook posts from like like when you're in high school and they're really cringy, you're doing good. You're growing. Like there are people I'm go to high school with right now that are doing the same thing that they've been doing since we graduated. Like they're just like that. So just if you like and just like some of our parents who are just like they like just they want to make something great, again. Like no, just try and making the world like a better place. And I guess I'm kind of going off on a rant now, but just
I think it kind of leads into my last question, which was what advice do you have to current or future student athletes who may be finding that they get to college and they still don't know who they are or how they want to identify? So I guess what advice would you offer to them?
Well, I don't know. Like it was funny. Like I was like thinking, I was like, how am I going to relate to like these kids like at Adelphi? Like when I went to school, post hall was a Sbarro's.
Yes.
I learned nursing classes in a trailer.
Yes.
Just use your resources. Honestly, like if it's just like you like there's so much at Adelphi for like to offer. Just like if you like you're never gonna if you stay within your own group, you're not really gonna, if you want to make a change or like find a new like idea in this world, you're not really going to find it within your group. If you start to just branch out, like open the conversation with someone else, like that's really how networking is. It's not from your immediate group, it's from those fringe satellite people you randomly meet sometimes. But and just that a no is free, and you might get denied a couple times here and there, but like you gotta something that I've been repeating to myself lately has just been, you can't expect you from other people. That like you got to go out and just kind of like make a change for your own, and just surround yourself with positive people, and they'll bring you up, and then you'll be able to, in numbers, make a change in this world. So
I think that's a great perspective, and I think right now some of our student athletes might be struggling just because of the way student athletes and students in general, just because of the way remote learning is and kind of all of the restrictions that are in place for those who are back on campus. It's Zoom fatigue is real, right? I feel bad that we have to be having this interview over Zoom, but it's definitely, technology has made it possible for people to stay connected and kind of be sociable as well as they can be for now, right? It's I keep telling myself, this can't be forever, right? We're not going to be constantly face to face over through a computer screen, and we definitely can't wait for all of our student athletes and all of our alumni to come back to campus. So.